What's up, yo? So I just came across a little while ago something on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the guy was saying that something to the effect of, everybody talks about they don't like the vaccines. Do they take it? Like it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, basically he was talking like he was trying to apply that we're like children. So he was like, everyone doesn't like doesn't like shots until they take it, and it's like, oh, it's not bad. This is why I support mandating vaccines. I mean, you can't make these are all man-made laws, but see, this is the thing when it comes to liberals. You know what I'm saying? Like liberal, the word liberal means freedom. These liberals don't believe in freedom, obviously. You know, liberal or conservative doesn't mean, I don't think it means anything anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't mean nothing no more. Don't go by the label. Go by how the person reacts. To me, Robert Moore and Bill O'Reilly are just as fascist and arrogant when it comes to their views on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And this guy, and he's not the only one. I'm gonna start quoting tweets. I'm gonna start whenever I get a chance to read some of these tweets. But I'm gonna start calling people out by name too. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's doing vlogs or just having debates in a professional level or just a regular person, we're all adults. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know. We all have life experiences now, so we can talk about it, you know? We're not children. None of us are stupid. None of us are dumb. Anybody that's having these debates on TV, that you see on TV, cable, online, we're all adults. Ain't nobody children. So when these liberals start resorting to that, then they're just showing, these so-called liberals are just showing that to me, it's almost like they're trying to outdo the so-called conservatives. You know what I'm saying? Like when conservatives, when the subject of police harassment comes around, it's the conservatives that the so-called conservatives that like telling us what to do. Oh, well, you shouldn't have done this. You should do that. No, don't talk to the cops like this. Don't talk to the cops like that. And coming from a person that's been harassed by the police more than once, undercover cops at that, you know what I'm saying? They just run up on you. There's no manual to how you respond when a bunch of undercover cops come running at you, throw you against the wall and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, these, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My response to that back then was fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. Who are you to talk to us like children? Now, you see how the so-called liberals are talking to us like children. See that? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They're all the same. They all want to have their little power. They all want to have their little say. You know what I'm saying? It's just they're wrong. None of us are children. We're all adults. Once you're 21, I would even say, once you're over 18, you're an adult. Because when I was 18, I felt like an adult already. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I felt like an adult. I grew up different. But, so, ain't nobody children. And, of course, anybody can tweet whatever they want. Freedom of tweet, right? Freedom of speech. But it's almost like they tweet without thinking sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you tweet something, just think before you tweet. think before you speak, because you're not speaking to children, and not everybody that doesn't like what you say are Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? I don't support Trump at all, but I don't support Biden either. See, this is why we got to get off the Democratic plantation. It's like we ain't trying to jump on the Republican plantation. We ain't trying to jump on the Democrat plantation. See what I'm saying? I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I used to be a Democrat. I woke up. I was already weak. But then I'm like, you know what? After Obama said that stupid shit about how great Ronald Reagan was and how great George Herbert Bush was, that was enough for me to finally make that change on election day. Vote third party, and I think, I don't even remember who I put. I voted for Cynthia McKinney in that first election. So, I believe it was that first election. So, I made that switch. That was coming full, my independent mind state was coming full circle. Doesn't mean you have to vote either. You don't gotta vote if you want to. I mean, corruption is corruption. Politicians, at the end of the day, are gonna do what they think is best for us, not what we actually want them to do. So two different things, you know what I'm saying? And science and common sense go hand in hand, like I said in the other video. But if you have to resort to talking to us like children, then obviously, you know what I'm saying, you're an asshole or a dickhead, you know what I'm saying? Because where I come from, if you approach somebody face to face talking that language, even if it's no cursing or nothing like that, but when you say something like that to your face, I'm gonna respond differently, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get pissed off. Probably curse a guy out or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think you come up to anybody's face, as human beings, we're gonna react that way, you know what I'm saying? So if you wouldn't say that to somebody's face, don't tweet that out. Twitter is public. A lot of people like me, and I responded to that tweet. I responded kind of, regular. Didn't respond angry. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't put nothing out on social media that you wouldn't say in front of somebody's face. You know what I'm saying? That goes for anything, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying, don't subscribe to white liberals or white conservatives. Because at the end of the day, not to bring race into it, but a lot of times what I see on Twitter is a lot of white liberals that are really forcing this down our throat. Not to say that they're the only ones, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Obama's been quiet, but Eric Adams says he will make the mandatory even more stricter than the mandatory that's coming here in New York, in New York City in September 13th. I don't know if it's every every city, but I know it was New York City, September 13th. They're gonna, ban people from going to movie theaters and shit like that without being vaccinated. And some stupid shit. But so that's all I don't really got much to say. But yeah, I'm gonna start